And they're off. Super Needy in Summer State of Mind. Restless Early Speed on the inside, too. And Connectamundo is right there a close fourth. As Sin Permiso is fifth and about the three path. Another 7 or 8. Oh, What a Night of Brooks sluggishly last of them all. Some 15 to 16 off the pace. Summer State of Mind pushed along by Super Needy on the outside. Heading for the turn. Two back and it's Restless. And then Connectamundo on the outside. Sin Permiso travels in fifth position. Still out three wide into the far turn run and double digits back. Oh, What a Night trailing the field. Round that turn, Summer State of Mind, Super Needy. It's 2 lengths back and Restless on the move now from third position, coming off the inside as there's 5/16 of a mile left to go. Connectamundo and Sin Permiso, and it's way back to Oh, What a Night. Top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go, and Restless rolls up on the outside. Restless up to take a narrow lead. Summer State of Mind tries to keep pace with that one at the 3/16 now as they straighten in. It's Restless and Summer State of Mind. Very game on the inside. Summer State of Mind not giving up the battle. Restless is just in front by a head. Summer State of Mind. Not much between them. Heads apart down to the last 16th of a mile. Restless and Summer State of Mind. Restless. Restless outkicks Summer State of Mind to win. Super Needy was third. Connectamundo fourth. Restless with Michael Sanchez. Owned and trained by Thomas Ionati IV. 3-year-old big gelding by Gervin. From Prada's Bling by Too Much Bling. Bred in Maryland by Restless with Michael Sanchez. Owned and trained by Thomas Ionati IV. 3-year-old big gelding by Gervin. From Prada's Bling by Too Much Bling. Bred in Maryland. 10. Dallas Superfecta, $42.80. Second race, no changes. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double pick 3, pick 4. Third race, scratch 2, Son of a Buck, and scratch 3, Cavendish. Fourth race, scratch plain 1, Uncle Irish, and the 2, 110. Fifth race, scratch 1, Chica Chuck. Scratch 5, Cali Heat. Lined up, and they're off. Appendage, first away. Major Cam for the rail, Succeed, try to get over the far outside, caught a little wide there. Gambling Czar is in between horses with early speed 2 and Boca Guy. So 3 stacked across the track as they move around that first turn. Succeed up on the outside. Inside there is Boca Guy. As Appendage will settle back in third position. Gambling Czar, the favorite, races fourth and is between horses. Foodie, then Major Cam, and Long Live Now is seventh. They race down the back stretch now and pushed along by that strong west wind. It's Succeed up front. Succeed opens up the lead. Succeed leads by almost 3. Boca Guy is second. Gambling Czar is a between horses third. Foodie fourth. Appendage fifth while saving ground. And Major Cam is next as they pass the 5 ace. And Long Live Now trailing the field. Heading on with about 4 furlongs left to go. Succeed the one to catch. Boca Guy on the chase. Gambling Czar gets closer in between horses. Foodie racing 3 wide to the far turn run. Followed by Appendage and Major Cam and Long Live Now. Succeed asked for more run with 3 furlongs left to go. Is maintaining the edge by some 2 lengths from Foodie in second. Boca Guy, Gambling Czar ridden for more as well. Gambling Czar now looking to split horses with a quarter of a mile left to go. Back to Long Live Now is out wide. Past the quarter pole and headed for home. Succeed driven. Succeed by some 2 lengths. Foodie on the extreme outside. Now Gambling Czar tips out. And Gambling Czar coming after Succeed. Succeed, Gambling Czar, Succeed. Just a narrow lead. Gambling Czar on the outside. They're almost at even terms now. Indeed, now it is Gambling Czar gets the neck lead from Succeed. A 16th left to go. Gambling Czar had to work for it, but getting it done. Gambling Czar. Gambling Czar does it odds on. Succeed was second and Boca Guy third. Long Live Now fourth. $2 exacta, 1860, 31.10 for the dollar trifecta. Dollar superfecta, 177.10. Double 13.20. Third race, scratch 2, son of a buck. Gambling Czar, Duran Barbosa for Maurici Racing Stable LLC, trained by Diane Maurici. 5-year-old Big Gelding by Tapazar and a bet on Kitten by Kitten's Joy, bred in Kentucky by Kenneth Rams. Gambling Czar, Duran Barbosa for Maurici Racing Stable LLC, trained by Diane Maurici. 5-year-old Big Gelding by Tapazar and a bet on Kitten by Kitten's Joy, bred in Kentucky by Kenneth Rams. $2 exacta, 1860, 31.10 for the dollar trifecta. Dollar superfecta, 177.10. Double 13.20. Third race, scratch 2, son of a buck. Scratch 3, Cavendish. Fourth race, scratch 1, Uncle Irish, and the 2, 110. Plain 1, Uncle Irish, and the 2, 110 out of race 4. Fifth race, scratch 1, Chickachuk. Scratch 5, Cali Heat. A reminder, late pick 5 starts to the fifth race today, 11,658 carryover in the late pick 5. And they're off. Good break for Castle Island. Stormy Seas up there with speed 2. Marty's Magic will settle from the rail draw as they move into the turn and run for Reagan on the outside. His silent mode is near the inside. So moving around that first turn. And Stormy Seas sets the tempo by a couple of lengths as Castle Island takes back second spot. And Marty's Magic right there, right after Castle Island racing in third and just 2.5 or 3 off that pacemaker. Back to run for Reagan and Silent Mode trailing the field. They race now with 6 furlongs left to go. And Stormy Seas settled into a steady beat up front. Castle Island, the big favorite on the outside, inching closer. Length and a half, and Marty's Magic is third and another 3. Run for Reagan, trying to get underway. Run for Reagan now coming after Marty's Magic, attempting to take that third spot, but Stormy Seas still holds the lead. Stormy Seas from Castle Island by a head into the far turn. Length and a half, Marty's Magic. Run for Reagan, revving up on the far outside with a continued bid. And back to Silent Mode. Into the far turn run with 3 furlongs left to go. And Castle Island, the favorite, takes over Marty's Magic, and on the outside, Run for Reagan. A head-to-head now, Marty's Magic and Run for Reagan for a second as Castle Island cruises midway on that turn with the lead by almost 2 lengths. Marty's Magic fully extended and ridden in second. Run for Reagan third outside. Back to fourth is Stormy Seas. Top of the stretch now, Castle Island opening up now, asks to sprint away and opens up now 5 lengths. Marty's Magic attempting to hold second. Run for Reagan is stuck at an even pace. On the inside is Stormy Seas through the final furlong. It's Castle Island and Sheldon Russell pouring it on. It should be double digits at the end for the 2-5 favorite Castle Island. Castle Island romps with Marty's Magic. Run for Reagan. Stormy Seas. $344.40. Big 3, 510. Big 3, 510. Dollar Superfecta 870. Fourth race. Started the pick 6, 1,266 carryover. Scratch 1, part of the entry, Uncle Irish. And scratch 2, 110. Plain 1, 2 out of race 4. Fifth race, scratch 1, Chickachuk into 5, Cali Heat. Sixth race, scratch 6, Bunny Hop. Seventh race, scratch 5, My Mamba. Eighth race, scratch 8, Midsummer's Eve. Ninth race, scratch 7, Loki's Lightning. Fourth race starts at pick 6 in a reminder. Yeah, they're off. Good break for the favorite, Most Perfect. And here is Legal Deal on the outside. AC Expressway. Right there, 2 to the first turn. AC Expressway between horses. Now to a narrow lead from Most Perfect and Legal Deal, who's racing in third position. Your Analysis is next in fourth, and Joe out there 3 wide. Brother Brad is settled at the rail, only 3 or 4 lengths from the speed, and Irish Bullum is the trailer. A race with 6.5 furlongs left to go. AC Expressway, the one to catch. Trying to slow it down. AC Expressway, his Legal Deal is second. Joe on the outside, bids up there 3 wide. Followed by Most Perfect is back in fourth. Your Analysis is in fifth. Brother Brad is sixth. And last of them all is Irish Bullum. Now with 5 furlongs left to run. And it's Legal Deal who's come to a narrow lead. Joe on the outside. AC Expressway's back third on the inside. Most Perfect back at them from fourth and just 2 off the pace, followed by Your Analysis and Brother Brad, and Irish Bullum trailing the field. Into the far turn, Legal Deal a narrow lead. Joe there on the outside. Joe a narrow lead, 3 furlongs left to go for Legal Deal second. Your Analysis on the move from third, and Most Perfect just in behind the lead in fourth, just 2 from the front. And they are followed by Irish Bullum trying to stoke up a wide run. Now Brother Brad is asked to kick in too. Only 5.5 from the front, wide open, top of the stretch. Your Analysis from Joe. Legal Deal's back in third. Out center of the track is Most Perfect in fourth. Brother Brad near the inside, furlong and a half left to run. Your Analysis kicks away from Joe. Your Analysis by 2. And JG Torrealba and Your Analysis at 6 to 1. And coming home to win by 3. Your Analysis ridden out over Joe. And then Most Perfect, Legal Deal. $60. Superfecta at $228.80. 4-7 double, $22.60. Pick 3, $12, 30. Gonzalez, trainer. 5-year-old chestnut gelding by Practical Joke. Kind of Love Abroad by Hardspun. Brennan, Maryland by Sycamore Hall Thoroughbreds, LLC. Minute 45.65 the time. Your Analysis, jockey JJ Torrealba for BB Horses, Claudio Gonzalez, trainer. 5-year-old chestnut gelding by Practical Joke, Kind of Love Abroad by Hardspun. Brennan, Maryland by Sycamore Hall Thoroughbreds, LLC. 60. Superfecta at $228.80. 4-7 double, $22.60. Pick 3, $12, 35 cents. Fifth race, scratch 1A, Chickachuck, and a 5, Cali Heat, Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta, double, pick 3, late pick 5, carry over 11,658. In the fifth, 25 minutes to post time. Sixth race, scratch 6, Bunny Hop. Seventh race, scratch 5, My Mamba. Eighth race, scratch. And they're off. Never Grew Up Early Speed, Dream River hustled up at the rail, and Gabrielle 7 and Jumping Jagger Flash is on the chase there. The second flight now. Paco the Taco Man last on the far outside. Dream River very quick. It opens up a 2-length advantage. Dream River into the turn. Never Grew Up and Gabrielle 7 is right there. The outside, Paco the Taco Man now moving up. Here's Paco the Taco Man third. On the far outside, 3-4 wide around the far turn. Still got to get the Dream River. Dream River the head in front from Gabrielle 7 as they round that turn. Never Grew Up and Paco Paco the Taco Man and Jumping Jogger Flash is trailing the field. Racing onto the top of the stretch. And Paco the Taco Man in the extreme outside. Gabriel 7 near the inside. In between them is Never Grew Up. Dream River has dropped back at the far outside. Jumping Jogger Flash, plenty to do now. Into the stretch, and Gabriel 7 opens up at will. Gabriel 7, a furlong left to go, pointing to the Laurel line by Alexander Crispin. Here's Gabriel 7 coming home strong. A 4 or 5 length advantage for Paco the Taco Man and Never Grew Up. Gabriel 7. Minute 5.21. $2 double, $35.40. $2 exacta, $18.20. Dollar trifecta, $12.90. $2 double, $35.40. Dollar superfecta, $19.20. Double, $35.40. 50-cent pick 3, $15.85. Pick 4, $38.70. 50-cent pick 5, $174. 6 race scratch 6 bunny hop. Exacta trifecta superfecta double pick 3, pick 4, jackpot super high 5. Carry over 1,498. 7th race scratch 5 my mamba. 8th race scratch 8 Midsummer's Eve. 9th race scratch 7 Loki's Lightning. In there, off. Renee's 6, Blue Trillion zips out to the front from the rail draw. So Blue Trillion, Remember Me. Renee's 6 back in 3rd position. True Sunshine, Mucho Tigger racing up on the inside from 5th position. Lily Lightning, Feeling So Lucky, is about 7 from the front. And She, Her, Hers inside trailing the field. Heading into the turn. Blue Trillion to catch. Blue Trillion a length and change in front from Remember Me in 2nd. Renee's 6 and Mucho Tigger on the inside. And True Sunshine's in mid-flight. Then back to Feeling So Lucky, who's got 6 to make up, 3 wide around that turn, and they are followed second last position by Lily Lightning and She, Her, Hers trailing the field still on the inside. Blue Trillion heads to the quarter pole from Renee's 6 with a length and a quarter lead. A far outside True Sunshine, Remember Me's red cap in 4th, and another 2 lengths back. Mucho Tigger, She, Her, Hers out wide is Feeling So Lucky into the stretch for a long and a half left to go. Renee's 6 running down Blue Trillion to claim the lead. Center of the track, True Sunshine trying to fire up too. It is Renee's 6 just in front. Blue Trillion game to the inside. And True Sunshine 3rd. Renee's 6. Renee's 6. Blue Trillion, very game 2nd there. True Sunshine was 3rd. Mucho Tigger and Feeling So Lucky. Running time, minute 12.51. $5 superfecta 4153 $700. $12 even. Jackpot I5 carryover $2,725.07. $2 double pays $35.20. Pick 3 $52.35. In the 7th race, scratch 5 my mamba. Exacta trifecta superfecta double and pick 3. And they're off back in the woods. Very sharp start. Back in the woods from Privet Moon right there with early foot and Take Charge 2 up at the rail, prompting the pace as well. So three of them vying early to solid clip. Sumo sits off the trio 4 lengths from the front, and Chief Ron trailing the field out of the clear the outside. Take Charge 2 now the speed of the speed from Privet Moon. Lead is about a length. Back in the woods back in third. At 2 more lengths back, and it's Sumo saving ground into the turn, and Chief Ron last, only 5 from the front. Take Charge 2 into the far turn run. Back in the woods trying to come back at them on the outside, and Privet Moon ridden along for more from third. Chief Ron on the move, and Sumo's got to do better. Sumo's dropped out to last position, racing to the quarter pole, top of the stretch. Take Charge 2 from back in the woods, and Privet Moon still there in between horses. Chief Ron on the inside tries to make that move as they turn for home. It's Take Charge 2 holding on to the lead. Take Charge 2 back in the woods to the outside. Chief Ron down to the inside, trying to pick up at the final furlong. Take Charge 2 in front. Back in the woods to the center of the track, and Chief Ron. Take Charge 2 and Torrealba with 2. Take Charge 2. Take Charge 2 wins it by 2 from back in the woods, and then it was Chief Ron. Official. Take Charge 2, 2 wins J.J. Torrealba, 2 wins Bob, 2 wins Turner Kira McGee. Helen Marshall owns Take Charge 2. Bred in Maryland by Helen Marshall. 5-year-old Chestnut Gelding, Take Charge 2 by Will Take Charge out of Noble Nation by 11.91. $2 exacta $39.40, trifecta $66.80. Dollar superfecta $143.20. $2 double for $143.60. Pick 3, $65. Pick 4, $709.25. 8th race exacta trifecta superfecta double scratch 8 Midsummer's Eve. 9th race scratch 7 Loki's Lightning. Following the 9th race, we have 3 races from Valparaiso, Chile. Wagered through Laurel Park on Racing from Chile. In the rough, Mr. Motion, Gun Run and Gal. Good breaks to the gate. Solving Progress sent up there. And Northern Glow, the favorite, is in the early mix too. And Ninja Barrio on the outside. She's a Rolling Stone will tuck in toward that rail into the first turn. Run only 4.5 to 5 from the speed. And Brooklyn Gal is trailing the field. Solving Progress up top with Michael Sanchez into that first turn run. Leads at a length and change in front from Mr. Motion. Second by a head. Northern Glow, the favorite, on the outside in the clear. Gun Run and Gal racing in fourth. Ninja Barrio, she's a Rolling Stone, has 6 to make up now for the backstretch run, and Brooklyn Girl trailing the field. Solving Progress, 5.5 furlongs out, a length lead from Northern Glow, the favorite. Mischief Motion is in third. Gun Run and Gal slip back fourth between horses, 4 from the lead. Ninja Barrio out the outside about 3 deep into the far turn run they roll, and she's a Rolling Stone, and Brooklyn Girl is the trailer. So with 4 furlongs left to go, a narrow lead now for Solving Progress as Northern Glow tackles from the outside into the head-to-head for the lead. Ninja Barrio ranging up there well pretty wide, and Mischief Motion is next in between horses is Gun Run and Gal. She's a Rolling Stone still in it, about 3 deep, and 4 from the lead, and Brooklyn Girl is the trailer. They race to the top of the stretch. Northern Glow, Ninja Barrio, she's a Rolling Stone. As Gun Run and Gal battles between horses, the far outside is Brooklyn Girl into the stretch now. And it's Ninja Barrio, a narrow lead. Ninja Barrio upper stretch, she's a Rolling Stone. Down to the inside, Northern Glow is giving all as they come to the final furlong. Ninja Barrio just holding. A very game Northern Glow coming back for more. She's a Rolling Stone. She's a Rolling Stone on the outside. Levels off late. She's a Rolling Stone. Has found the direction home to win it by a half from Ninja Barrio. Then Northern Glow and Brooklyn Girl. Superfecta $170. Six Davison, trained by Graham Motion. 6-year-old bay mare by Bourbon Courage out of Taylor Jagger by Student Council. Bred in Maryland by Anchor and Hope Farm Incorporated. Mile to 16th minute, 47.51. It's a Superfecta $170. 6741 double 1691.40. Pick 3 $255. Ninth race, scratch 7, Loca's Lightning. Exacta Trifecta Superfecta. Following the ninth race, 3 races. And they're off. For the Laurel, Coles Magnolia asks for early speed, and Mucho Macho Myrtle is right there. And Preakness Party, the inside 3 onto that first turn run. They're followed by Never Too Much Elvis up close there, and Voodoo Priestess, and it's well back, double digits back to Best Worst Ideas. Well outrun midway around that first turn. So with 7/8 of a mile left to go, Coles Magnolia down to the rail leads Mucho Macho Myrtle by just ahead. Never Too Much Elvis out there prompting well 3 wide. Voodoo Priestess far outside Journey as Preakness Party enjoys a good journey from 5th position right off with speed. And next is far back, maybe 20 lengths back. A Best Worst Idea, maybe a little more than that. Heading to the backstretch with 4.5 furlongs left to run. And it is Coles Magnolia pushing past the 4.5 furlong mark right now. Lead is at a half length from Voodoo Priestess, Mucho Macho Myrtle. Never Too Much Elvis faded back in 4th. Preakness Party suddenly dropped back to second to last position. Best Worst Idea still well back. Into the far turn run. Voodoo Priestess and Coles Magnolia head to head for the lead. Mucho Macho Myrtle ridden for more from 3rd past the 3 furlong mark. Another 7 back, and next is Never Too Much Elvis and Preakness Party and Best Worst Idea. Top of the stretch, they turn in. Voodoo Priestess, Coles Magnolia, and Mucho Macho Myrtle still with a shot into the center of the track. Into the stretch now, furlong and a half left to run. Voodoo Priestess kept to task in a stiff drive from Coles Magnolia down to the inside. Mucho Macho Myrtle still with every chance to grab Voodoo Priestess. Voodoo Priestess shifting over just a bit under right-handed pressure. Mucho Macho Myrtle trying to reach Voodoo Priestess. Voodoo Priestess to win. Mucho Macho Myrtle, then it was Coles Magnolia, and Best Worst Idea passed a couple for 4th. Minute 52.40. Official. 6215. Superfecta 3010, double 3640. Pick 3, $71.45. Pick 4, $865.05. Late pick 5, $2,646.45. Superfecta 3010, double 3640. Pick 3, $71.45. Pick 4, $865.05. Late pick 5, $2,646.45. Pick 6, 5 of 6, $1,333.86. Carry over to Friday, $2,155.63 when racing resumes 12:25 Friday. Coming up next, we have 3 races from Valparaiso, Chile. Race 10 coming up, and that's from Valparaiso, Chile. 3 races.